The three kids were super lucky. Today they had Steve's Whale One, Australia Zoo's specially designed whale-watching catamaran, all to themselves. As they scrambled up the gangplank, Captain Derek Washington was waiting to greet them. "Good day, Bindi," said the captain, said Captain Washington. "These two must be your British mates." He gave them both a vigorous handshake, a big burly man with ruddy cheeks. He looked like the perfect seaman right down to his starched white uniform and cap. "Welcome aboard. We are due to leave in 5 minutes, so I need to do the safety checks." And they looked concerned. "Yes, good idea. Don't let us keep you from checking that the boat is safe. I guess you'd be checking that there are enough life jackets on board and life preserves in case anyone falls in, and that there are definitely no leaks anywhere." Captain Washington was cast a quick sideways glance at Bindi, who grinned at him. "Yes, boyo, that's exactly the type of safety check I'll be doing," he said, patting him on the shoulder. "Now, why don't the three of you get yourself a nice drink and then come up to the bridge. That's where I'll be steering from, and you'll get the best views from there as we motor out through the haze." Caitlin was thrilled. Her earlier nervousness had now disappeared. "Superb." Sadly, the same could not be said for Andy, who already seemed a little green around the gills. "Once we start moving, there will be less rocking, Andy. I promise. In the meantime, let's get you a juice," Bindi said, taking Andy's arm and leading her guest into the main cabin. 10 minutes later, the catamaran was cruising through the canals of Mululava. On its way out to the open ocean, the three kids had pride of place on the bridge, with Captain Washington at the helm. He radioed through the Coast Guard. Mululava will be whale watching 15 nautical miles radius east of Port Cartwright. Our ETA is 14:30 hours. The radio cackled its response. "Roger that, Whale One. Enjoy your cruise. Over." Caitlin could not be more excited. "Thanks so much for this amazing opportunity, Bindi. I've always wanted to go whale watching." The water was crystal clear and the sky was blue. She could already see strews of fish under the water as the boat sped on. It was the perfect day to be on the ocean. "You'll love it," enthused Bindi. "I've gone out heaps of time, but every time I get the same thrill when I see those majestic creatures." She turned to the captain. "Captain Washington, have you seen Ash, the humpback lately?" "She is still cruising around the area," replied the captain. "After their young are born," he explained to the twins, "the whales stay in the warmer waters and nurse their young. They don't return to the Antarctic until the calf has developed enough blubber to keep it alive in the icy climate." And Ash in particular seems to have a soft spot for Bindi. She is always eager to come over with her calf and say good day to see Bindi on board. He turned to look over at Andy, who was staring down into his lap, muttering quietly to himself. "How are you doing there, mate?" "Yeah, fine, fine," said Andy, although it was clear he was not feeling fine at all. "Hey, Andy, focus on the point far on the horizon, and it might stop you from feeling sick," Bindi suggested, trying to help. Andy looked far from convinced but he didn't want to cause a fuss. He reluctantly lifted his head and looked out towards the horizon, and his whole demeanor changed. Is that what I think it is? He asked, pointing dead ahead.